Spacey arrived in court, you saw there a moment ago, in a dark suit. He stood with his hands folded in front of him and looked directly at the bench when the judge was speaking. Last week, the judge denied Spacey's attorney's request to skip today's hearing.
The legal experts that our Lisa Gresci spoke with say it is evident the judge does not want Spacey to get any special treatment. WBZ's Lisa Gresci continues our coverage.
The judge granted a request by Spacey's lawyer to preserve his accuser's cell phone data for 6 months following the alleged assault, a decision criminal defense attorney David Yannetti would call fair.
I think that sounds to me like a reasonable conclusion that 6 months later would contain the bulk of the conversations about the incident and were most relevant, and that's probably why the judge did what he did.
Yannetti, who was also the assistant DA for Middlesex County for 10 years, explains why the prosecution was hesitant for the evidence to be preserved for so long.
Well, I think the prosecutors were probably sensitive to the privacy concerns of the alleged victim and his girlfriend. And although the prosecution does not represent them, their interests do mesh at certain points.
A judge is nothing but a referee or an umpire.
Judge Robert Barton was a Superior Court judge from 1978 to 2000.
You just don't know where the minds are of the victim and his family in this case, nor the defendant.
Yannetti adding that this is exactly what the defense will be trying to figure out.
That all plays into the mix. You know, certainly one of the things that you investigate from a defense standpoint is not just what happened, but who is making the claim about what happened. So I would expect that, you know, the alleged victim's background would be explored, his girlfriend's background would be explored, and, you know, somebody's bias or motive to lie is all relevant to whether the charges are true or not true.
While Yannetti does not believe this will move quickly, Judge Barton knows nothing is off the table.
The law is so imperfect, it's unbelievable. You're dealing with human beings, and depending upon who the judge is, who the jury is, anything can happen in any case.
These experts agree what we will see next will be a pretrial conference and what could be many more motions before this goes to trial. David?
Thank you so much, Lisa, and stay with WBZ for continuing coverage of the case against Kevin Spacey. You can watch today's full hearing on our website, cbsboston.com.